All right, so we're here in front of 620 Belhaven with our official first customer over here, Ahmed. How are you?
Good, sir. How are you?
How did you, pretty good, pretty good. How did you enjoy the first process as your first time by?
It was actually pretty smooth, you know. We went to Crossway and they had everything ready for us to, you know, invest, put our money where our mouth is, and the process was hella easy, if I'm being honest.
Did you have to do anything? Did you have to sign any contracts, or did you have to pay anything?
Not at all. Nothing until we saw everything and we put our boots on the ground and saw the property, and everything looks great, you know.
So now that we're in front of the house, what do you think about it? What kind of questions do you have? You want to go ahead and start walking through it? We'll go ahead and start walking through it. So what questions did you have about the process as you were kind of looking at the website? Did the website provide all the information you needed?
The big thing I was worried about, that I've never got into fixing any house before.
Yeah.
And I didn't know anything about how much everything would cost and everything.
Yeah.
That was the biggest concern of mine.
Yeah.
And actually Crossway helped me to estimate everything and had estimates for me.
So we're actually going to, through the process, since we're walking you through the deal, we're going to actually kind of connect you with the right people that need to be connected. So what are kind of the first things you noticed? I know you already walked through the house before we got here. What are the first things you kind of noticed before you got inside the property or got to the property? What kind of questions or concerns did you have? I know there's no power, so.
Well, you know, we've noticed that this property needs a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of fixing too.
Yeah.
We noticed it in a good area too, you know.
Yeah.
But it needs a little bit of work, some paint work, some bathroom works, maybe a little bit doors here and there.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
Nothing too crazy.
Nothing crazy, yeah. I think this room was the only room that really needed flooring.
Yeah.
Everything else was actually pretty nice.
Yeah,
the house has newer hardwood floor, it looks like. So this is a really nice house.
It really is. This is the only room that needs a bit of flooring.
Yeah.
But everything needs to get painted though.
Yeah. What do you plan on doing with this house? You plan on renting it or fixing it and selling it?
Well, I'm actually planning on fixing it and selling it in like less than 6 months.
Okay. Okay, that's a good goal. That's a typical goal for a fix and flip. It's usually about 3 to 6 months, depending on how much of a stretch you're trying to make on it.
We're gonna try to do it.
The second house is my favorite part about this house. It's like the little secret gem.
Yeah,
Raheem, did you already walk in this house?
Yeah, we did.
Walked inside.
It's a one.
We have an in-law suite.
It's an in-law suite. Yeah,
It is an in-law suite.
it's a little 1-bedroom, 1-bath house. This is
They got the master bathroom here.
This is the secret money. I think it's got a bathroom. Yeah, I imagine. Yeah, it's on the right.
Master bathroom.
Yeah, it's got a master bathroom.
Yeah. The bathroom needs a little bit of work here. I think it needs some flooring.
Yeah,
I believe.
yeah.
Some kind of flooring.
Nothing bad. Actually, the flooring, believe it or not, would clean up. This flooring would clean up. I think the only problem this house had was the hole in the roof right here. But that's not a big deal. The whole house needs a new roof. Did you see this roof hole yet? Or?
Yeah, we've took a look at it.
Yeah. This was really the only big deal about the houses is they both needed new roofs. A typical roof drop on like a 2,000 square foot house is about $6,500 to $7,000, material and labor. This house is really the only big deal about this house was all the cleaning it needed. It needs so much freaking cleaning.
So much cleaning.
Yeah.
So it's not even funny.
Yeah. And these, do you know?
Look at the backyard.
Yeah. Do you know if you're going to tear these two buildings down or you're going to keep them up?
This building won't, I don't know what to do with this building, if I'm being honest. Not yet, but we're probably going to need to tear that one down.
Yeah.
We were thinking about keeping this one.
As a shed?
Just cleaning it and maybe paint a little bit and just keep it as an extra storage for the house.
Yeah.
You know, this is not too bad. You can just clean it, paint it. But this one, I don't know. I don't even know what this one is.
Go inside.
We haven't been.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't walk inside of either one of these buildings.
You didn't go
want
inside
to.
of this?
I didn't want to, no. I didn't want somebody to come out of nowhere. That's something you have to keep in mind when you're walking inside of these houses. I'm impressed that you guys walked in this house without asking first. Because
Really?
there's a lot of times where someone will be in the house, like a squatter or a homeless guy or something.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's the. We didn't go into this one.
Is it open? Is it unlocked?
Whoa.
Yeah. This one is carpet.
It's carpet.
It's carpet.
This looks like another house, another little room in here.
Shit. Got a little
Yeah.
I'm in Arkansas right now.
smell to it. What would you do in this one?
I don't know. Honestly, the last house a couple houses I bought, they both needed, they both had the same thing. They both had sheds, and honestly, I just tore them both down.
Tore them down?
Yeah, not everybody has that taste that they wanted, but here it seems like everybody's kind of car people and has a lot of storage.
You're right.
So it might be a good idea to keep that storage. This one,
So I don't know about this one. This one needs. It's just too big
yeah,
to tear down. Those ones are pretty easy to turn down. It's
yeah.
just-
No, but
pieces
both of
of
them, everything is easy to tear down. Tearing down isn't really a big deal.
Take down that nice construction, boy.
You know, not a lot of people need all this construction.
You gotta
In their
fix this.
backyard.
You gotta fix this fence right here.
You got to fix this one here. Move a couple of woods.
Yeah,
That's what we
Paint,
call
add some-
minor renovation.
yeah.
Paint work.
Minor renovations, nothing crazy.
You just need an eye for detail when you do work like this.
It needs a lot of
You
cleaning.
have
So
an eye for detail.
Yeah.
we gonna see. Since it's my
find out.
first property, we gonna
Oh, this
find
is your
out.
first deal?
Yeah, it is.
It's his first deal.
You're just walking through it for the first time?
Yep.
How old are
How's your
you?
process through Crossway?
Pretty smooth. Pretty easy.
You submitted your bid, and how long
Yeah.
after that did you get?
7 days. It took me 7 days to get my first deal. At 23 years old.
There you
My
go.
first
That's
deal.
so crazy.
Yeah.
It's hard to source deals,
pretty hard.
man. It's hard to find deals. That's the problem. And whenever you do find deals, it's hard to kind of figure out the ins and outs about them, figuring out how much they're worth and the studies, figuring out how to pull comps.
Yeah, that's where Crossway came in.
Yeah.
Would you be able to recommend Crossway to any future investors or any
Absolutely.
serious investors? you know?
Absolutely, absolutely. I recommend Mr. Abdullah here. He's the guy
Abdul
for it.
didn't do no work for you.
Well, yeah.
All he did was be able to provide the best deal
He
possible.
did.
Yeah.
He sure did that.
That's the idea. That's what we're trying to do. Well, what's the next step? So the next step is we got to go to closing since we didn't do any closing. We got to do closing first, and then the next step is obviously start fixing it.
Start cleaning it.
Yeah,
maybe.
probably the first step to clean.
Cool.
Yeah, is cleaning, get heavy cleaning, get some guys and 30-yard dumpster and start cleaning. Have 2 guys come clean all the stuff out of these houses out.
Maybe need.
If you want to go ahead and tear those buildings down, probably a good idea to tear it down before they start anything inside.
Yeah.
While the dumpster is here, it'd be a good idea to go ahead and do the roof too. Go ahead and get the roof repaired, and then from there you should be done with the dumpster technically, because everything else is pretty straightforward. The flooring, they'll do the flooring at the same time they do the roof, so we'll get everybody lined up to get this stuff fixed for you guys, and go ahead and get it going.
Hopefully you're looking out for it.
Inshallah, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Ahmed, Alf Mabrook.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
What's that?
The closing company already picked out.
Contracted.
It's already contracted with somebody, and escrow's already open. So usually, especially in a case like this where the people already moved out and they need to close on this quickly, usually you just go to the title company, see all the paperwork that they provide, and then you just wire them the money from there.
That
So
you mean you go do your own title company and let them do their own title research.
yeah, you can do that too.
There are some
Or
hidden
through the
costs.
real estate. The real estate guys normally they have researched it and they will charge you for
Yeah.
the research and the titles. And
Yeah, they charge about $1,000 to do all the homework. So
What
already-
is the homework that they're gonna do?
they pull the title search. They make sure that the house doesn't have any hidden liens on it. They make sure it doesn't have any tax liens. They make sure that after you buy it, there's not going to be any surprises. Because with properties, you know, a lot of different people can put liens on a house relatively easily. So all those have to be searched and pulled up and, you know, be denoted and actually paid off before you close on the property. So whenever you close on on this house, if there's any liens on the property, whenever you pay them that money, they take that money and they actually go pay off the liens that are owed on the house. That's how it goes. So they basically guarantee that the house is lien free, besides if you were to finance it and put your own lien on it. And they also let you know if there's any surprises up front. And then you also buy title insurance, which also covers you. If a lien does pop up out of nowhere, the title insurance is responsible for paying for it, which I usually do title insurance. I want to say it's $500 or $600. It protects you. You never know. Because like if this guy didn't pay his taxes last 2 years ago, 3 years ago,
Still be on you.
they can, yeah, it's on your property. They put a lien on the property. They don't put a lien on. There's no way to put a lien on the person. So that's kind of what the title companies do. You can't buy a property without going through a title company. And if you do, you're just so prone to risks. You're going based off is the guy's word. So you have to use a title company whenever you're actually buying a house. It's just. There's so many little surprises. HOA liens get put on properties, like the apartment deal that I'm kind of going through right now.
اشترينا احنا في عملنا عليه
Yeah.
مع انه من builder reputable builder we paid insurance
Yeah. Lien.
technical companies and research companies.
Because you don't know if the builder is caught up. You know, you don't know if he missed any kind of taxes, they're going to put it on the property. And it's not, the IRS doesn't care who owns it. It's just, at the time, whenever everything went down, they know that you own the property. Which is not, I know it sounds scary, but it's really not a big deal. At the end of the day, the title company is responsible for figuring all this stuff out.
So you're not held liable.
Yeah. And it falls back on them, if anything.
ان شاء الله
Inshallah.
Supposed to get in touch مع الريالتر و schedule a closing date.